Well, Todd, as you know, a lot of different factors go into tariffs. We're talking about economic, political, international relations. But tonight we are focusing just on the economics of these tariffs. And the experts we spoke to say they're going to hit most of us in the wallet. How hard that hit will be remains to be seen. President Donald Trump made the announcement Monday afternoon. Starting Tuesday, there would be a 25% tariff on goods from Mexico and Canada. He also says he will double the tariff on China from 10 to 20%. So what does that mean for you, the American consumer?
One way or the other, the consumer will be paying the bill.
You're probably going to see prices go up for those goods that are made in those countries.
We asked two Florida economics professors to explain this. Brian Kutzinger is an assistant professor of economics at Florida Atlantic University, and Amir Nato is the director of the Regional Economic Research Institute at Florida Gulf Coast University.
Mexico and Canada and the US economy, the three economies are very well integrated. So a lot of goods and services will be affected.
Goods like avocados, electronics, oil, car parts.
If you're a consumer and you continue to purchase goods that are imported, then of course those prices could go up.
Both economists say it's really not a matter of if things will be more expensive, just how much more expensive they will be and how quickly will those prices go up. And they say that will depend on exactly what goods the tariffs impact and how much of that is passed on to the consumer.
Gradually, what we'll see is price increase on goods and services.
The president can threaten lots of things and say that he wants to do this or he wants to do that. But when it actually comes to implementing the policy, it's still sort of unclear what this is actually going to look like.
And Kutzinger says there's always a chance the president could still push pause on these tariffs like he did a month ago. It's also possible some items may wind up being exempt from these tariffs. That's why he says it's hard to predict exactly how much prices will be impacted. Reporting live, Ari Height, WPBF 25 News.